And well, while that might not be good enough for the playoff spots for them just yet, they're taking it one game at a time, and who knows, maybe they will end up climbing into a playoff spot, whether it's in the top two or taking one of the best two third place finishes. Even so, Yokohama really pushed them hard yesterday. A game that was ultimately won by KYOTO. Furukawa knocking down that three-pointer. And Sudo hitting with Kiefer Ravena, who was ejected actually from the game and ended up missing the remainder of the game. Plenty of weapons for the home team, but this visiting side from Yokohama coming out and giving as good as they were getting for a while, but ultimately KYOTO coming out and finishing strong and getting the win. Calario, who is just a really tough, versatile player, really piling on the misery. Studio helping his team stay close. And this was the altercation that led to the exit of Kiefer Ravena and has led to his suspension for today's game. So, as is always the case, one day later, or often the case, these two teams are going to meet again. But Yokohama actually hit a couple more three-pointers yesterday than their opponent, but three less makes inside the arc. The free throw line is where the huge difference was. 18 of 28 for KYOTO, just 64%, but 12 more free throws made by them. 6 and 7 for Yokohama, not able to get to the free throw line as often. And we shall see what adjustments, if any, this Yokohama team will make. There's no doubt they're good enough to win one of these two games here on the road, which I think is something they would settle for before the game. They don't always look at it in those terms, but if they could come out and get a win today, boy, that would leave them feeling much better. And it would also snap a two-game losing streak. So Sasayama, Damian Ingles, Nana, Clark, Sugiura, Oba, Kentamori, Mike Kotsar, Kai King, Matsuzaki, Sudo, and Sato in the lineup. There's Kentamori, the skipper, the veteran that needs to bring a little bit more today, maybe from a scoring standpoint, than what we saw yesterday. And maybe that would make a huge difference for his team. So Kentamori yesterday shut out. Did get 23 points from Ingles, Damian Ingles, and 15 from Sudo, but they need, especially with Kiefer Ravena having been suspended for the game, the Filipino international not playing today, Yokohama going to have to dig deep and come up with a performance. So it means Sudo, Mori, Oba is in the starting five today with no Kiefer Ravena, along with Gary Clark and Damian Ingles. Lowered in anticipation of the introduction of the KYOTO players. Again, they're in the west, Yokohama are in the central. And while Lassie Tuovi really has Yokohama, I think, playing better consistently this season than what we've seen in the past, especially when you consider they don't have Kawamura. You look at this KYOTO team, and they're definitely stepping it up this year. And really, Warren just kind of illustrating a lot of his qualities as a coach. Just really has figured out what makes this team work. And they do have terrific, terrific players, which was evident yesterday. They've won 6 out of the last 8. I mean, this is a team that clearly Okada did not score yesterday. And the question is, how are they going to respond to yesterday's situation? He's not in the lineup today, so he's missing as well. So both teams missing really, really important players. They're Ono, Mizuno, Konishi, Charles Jackson, big man, Maita. Kawashima in that lineup. Rashid, Calerio again, Shibuta, Heath, Furukawa. And just highlighting number 15, what he did. Kawashima yesterday, shooting guard, 7 points, 3 of 6 inside the arc. Excuse me, 3 of 8 field goals yesterday. 3 of 6 inside the arc, 0 of 2 from deep, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. It's often, you know, we always know about the leading players, and we could pretty much say with almost certainty that the big guys, the high-profile guys, are going to deliver. It's who is going to support them, the X factors that really make a difference in these games. So it's going to be Mizuno, Jackson, Kawashima, Calerio, and Furukawa, the veteran, number 51, who are going to be in the starting 5. Furukawa had 13 points yesterday, played 29.5 minutes, and there he is right there. And this is a team that has the look that they want to make a run to get into the postseason spots. And again, before the All-Star game, a lot of work to do, but we just have to believe in what they're doing and keep playing for that man right there, Roy Rana, who may have his back turned to us, but he never turns his back on his players. He's ready to instruct. He's like the professor sitting down. Class is now in session. And there is one of the 2 fabulous Finns at the helm here, Lassi Toivonen, the Finland national team coach, who has come over. He's going to shake Roy Rana's hand. No, he's going to shake the referee's hands. Inya, Maruyama, and Wataru. So the starting 5 again for both teams. And remember, it's not how you start, it is how you finish. Saw yesterday Yokohama getting out to a great start, outscored Kyoto 26-20. And tables were turned in a big way. The offense was snuffed out in that second quarter for Yokohama. They were outscored 26-7, and they trailed the rest of the way. So key players coming into today, Kawashima and Kenta Mori. Clearly guys that need to produce for their teams if they're going to have some success. Potential X factors at bare minimum. Well, hello everybody, we're underway here in Kyoto. Kyoto winning the opening tip, wearing the dark uniforms, attacking the basket to the right. On your screen, Jackson looks to pass down low, and Calerio Furukawa with the first bucket. So the 37-year-old gets it to drop. And Gary Clark going to make that pass tonight. Kenta Mori, nice pump fake, and got his man off his feet. So Kawashima, who we highlighted. How about that? The 2 guys that we highlighted as key players involved in this early play. Kenta Mori, just with a little bit of a pump fake, and Kawashima with the foul. Remember, they didn't get many free throws yesterday. Didn't get many opportunities. They finished 6 of 7. They've already gotten to the line tonight and they're 1 of 2. Okay, get it across midcourt. Kawashima gets to the stripe, passes it back outside for Kawa missing it. Good rebound down in Inglis. Who had that big game yesterday that was all for naught. Kintamori not looking for the shot, passes it back outside. And that miss. They get the rebound, get Clark. So Oba and Clark each missing from 3-point range. Ooh, nice pass. Calerio this time lays it up and in. Good work. Drive by Mizuno. So he gets the assist. And Inglis bounce pass. And Kintamori goes up. A little shaky. Mizuno drifts in, puts it up, and he's fouled by Oba. Now he misses a free throw. Mizuno. 1.85 meters in height. So 3 points yesterday, and makes that one like 16 minutes and 43 seconds yesterday. So 5-1, the early lead, and almost slipped out of the hands. Valerio comes up with a basketball. Sloppy start here. Not a good look for Yokohama. Kawashima missing it from deep. And Yokohama dodged the bullet. Suda to Mori, who gets it up to Inglis. And then he loses out of bounds. And that has to be a little bit of a worry for head coach Lassie Tuovi. Calm down, but it's okay. Trying to stay positive, but just telling his guys, hey, come on. Already with 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers in the first 2.5 minutes. Here's a drive, Kawashima. Inglis going to make the pass. Doesn't take on Jackson. Gets it back to Kintamori. Inglis. Oh, that's a foul. So Jackson picks up the personal. You see the hack right there, clear foul. Inglis doing a good job. He's so strong, able to get the ball up. 41-year-old Jackson really has you feel like, good connection with his coach, Roy Rana, who plays him a lot of minutes. Roy Rana, I think, gets him to play to his strengths. Inglis misses the first. So 2 free throw misses already in their first 3 attempts for Yokohama. You see Mike Kotsar will be one of the first guys coming into the game. Yuka Toila, the other Finn that's over there on the bench. Kai King, who has really stepped up this season, 24-year-old, comes into the game and brings some firepower. He comes in for Oba. His assignment's Kawashima for Kawa. Mizuno to Calerio. Mario backing up. Goes right at Clark. Passes it back outside. Furukawa. Off the front of the iron. Clark bounce pass. Nice play. Sudo with the finish. And despite their struggles early, that Sudo bucket makes it a 1-point game. Oh. Zeno to Calario. Furukawa. Nice drive. 37 years of age. Look at that. 37 years young. He looks fresh. Still a big-time contributor, starting 5 of a B-League team. Clearly a weapon. Inglis for the second time gets the foul that's called on Charles Jackson. The second time he's picked up a foul here in the first 4 minutes. Minutes and 13 seconds, so he's going to have to go out of the game. 4 minutes and 17 seconds rather. He's going to go out. But with Jordan Heath coming into the game, you're not losing a lot. In all honesty, Urana, nevertheless, doesn't want to see his bigs picking up a lot of fouls, but Inglis is a load. And he goes to the line and makes the first. But that was definitely a concern looking. Mike KYOTO checked into the game. The Estonian. And Inglis this time makes both. And it's a 1-point game from the Valencia man. Also played in France. He also used to coach. Here's the lob to, how about that? Heath just gets his hand up there. The ball deflects off the backboard and in. Good attack. Good pass by Mizuno. Kai King inbounds it. Oh. Oh, nice hesitation. There's the man, Sudo, holds a lot of the keys for this team, Yokohama. Player that needs to be aggressive. Looking for his shot. Spencer Moore playing some hounding defense. Here comes Calario. Oh, and a blocking foul. And Sudo goes down. Ooh. Roy Rana's relieved they didn't call an offensive foul there. Sudo goes out. Suzaki makes his first appearance today. To number 34, flying as it flying out, misses everything. Remember No Okada, who can be one of the most explosive players in Japan, as we've seen this season. So that is a blow for KYOTO today. And this over-the-shoulder pass. Mike KYOTO goes up and it just doesn't look good at all on the finish. Calario brings it up. Zip it around. Calario hands it off. Shibuta. His pass at the feet of Mizuno. Kai King picks it up and goes all the way in. How about that? Yokohama coming back to take the lead here. Just 6 minutes to change into the game. Calario to the corner. Mizuno drives in, banks it in, and he's fouled. So Mizuno already equaling yesterday's total. And now a chance for an and one here. Let's look. It's kind of a 50, whether the definitely contact made as he went up with the body from Kai King. She checks into the game for the first time today. The basket's good. Kyoto back in front, so Yokohama's lead was brief. The lead changes. Kentamori. Inglis bounce pass. Kai King. Inglis gets it. Catches, turns, and scores. Well, for a guy that played a lot of minutes yesterday, looks pretty fresh so far at the beginning of this game. Inglis, and the player that's carrying his team early, Lassie Tuovi, will not want to remove him from the game until he absolutely has to. Oh boy, like the backdoor cut might have been there. Rashid lets it fly, just glances off the rim. Inglis turns, and this time short. Kawa takes it back out. Maita in the game as well, number 13 for Kyoto. He's got the ball. Maita picks up the dribble. Now lofts it down low, intended for Rashid. Just 2 seconds on the shot clock. Well, he's putting it up from deep, clanking it off the backboard. And good work there by Sudo to knock it away. It was almost going to be an offensive rebound. Clark spins. Inglis getting a break. Kotsar drives in, puts it up and in. Guarding the basketball. Finishing in the game, number 5 for Kyoto. No Okada today for Kyoto. No Kiefer Ravena, and well, that's a frustrating sequence there for Sudo. So, I mean, this is hard to understand how that's a foul unless he literally grabbed the jersey, because he was, Furukawa had him on skates. He was going backwards. Ono checks into the game for Kyoto. Oshima back in. Well, the former Japan international goes to the line and makes the first. And Furukawa makes both to tie it at 14. Kyoto going for their 20th win of the season. third place in the West. Not in the playoff positions right now, but clearly they have possibilities. That pass deflected. Sudo takes it all the way and just made that a much harder shot than it needed to be. Here he is taking a three. How about that? Misses what looks like a pretty straightforward, almost layup. And it benefits him because he gets it back. KYOTO finds him out on the perimeter and he knocks down a three-pointer. Remember, they had the big first quarter yesterday. They were trailing for the most of this quarter, but have come back to take the lead. But another foul and just a... Boy, they're calling it tight. I mean, it's definitely, you got him with the hands. But, you know, I guess the lesson for the young Sato, don't have the hand checks, but the looks of utter disbelief, I think, from the sidelines, from Coach Lasu Tuovi and Yuka Toela, one of his assistants. It tells you all you need to know about what they thought about that call. Especially with Furukawa also getting the previous call to get to the line. So Kawashima makes just one of the two. We're in the final minute. And just dribbling. You don't want to over dribble. If you're Sato, here's Sato for three. And that ball hit out of bounds. It's going to stay at this end. Matsuzaki in their position, keeping it alive. Sato into the paint. Nice bounce pass. Oh, going up for the two-handed jam. KYOTO. Yokohama have their biggest lead of the game, 19-15. Mizuno. Furukawa. By Clark. Oh, nice job, Furukawa taking it deep and getting the layup right at the end. Savvy display by number 51. I think Clark really felt like he was going to be able to come in from behind and get the swat. He did not. 1 quarter in the books, 19-17. Yokohama lead KYOTO. So the whistle blows and the foul. And Sudo, certainly a problem potentially if he really forces himself. He's had that couple of fouls called on him early, but he's got to stay in the game. Here's Clark, hasn't done anything yet. Going up against Clario, puts it up, and Clario with that great defense. Oh my goodness. It's got to be either a foul or a travel, something. Just a little bit too much contact. There's nothing called. Referee's letting him play. Here's Jordan Heath. The game knotted at 19. Furukawa. He's fouled putting it up. Matsuzaki.
横浜24番松崎選手のファウル、個人1回目、チーム1回目、シュートモーション中のファウルでした。ハンナリーズに2ショットが与えられます。選手の交代、横浜4番イングリッド選手、88番佐藤選手、18番森井選手、23番キング選手入ります。
So Clario comes out, starting to impose himself a little bit here in the second quarter with that first bucket. And he gets the rebound. And here he is helping Furukawa, who gets the line and makes the first. Furukawa takes his time and makes the second as well. Oh boy, the ball goes off the hands of Kai King and out of bounds. They get the switch. It leaves Mizuno an open path to the basket. And Lashley Tuovi has seen enough. Calls a timeout as Kyoto go up by 4, or excuse me, as Kyoto go up by 4 points. There's Mizuno. And that was a good job sealing, keeping Gary Clark away from the basketball. Good job by Heath.
Thank you, HANNARYZ.
You kind of wonder if Lashley Tuovi called that timeout, well, definitely to disrupt Kyoto, but to make a switch on offense or defense. I made a couple of adjustments, actually. All three apply. Here's Clark. Mori. Shot from Matsuzaki off the back of the cup. Heath with the rebound. Clario lob, and Jordan Heath with the dunk. Yokohama defense, a little bit of disarray. They were up 4, but now they're down 6. And boy, what a tough finish that was from Kenta Mori. Calario from 3. That was long. Nice job, Matsuzaki. They're passing it well. Clark. Open look from Mori. High arcing 3 off. And Kai King goes for the rebound. Oh boy, what a break. Ball just out of the grasp of Heath. Reach, rather, and Inglis goes in and incredibly misses a shot right at the rim. Even he can't believe it. Puts our back into the game. Shibuta also comes back in, the backup point guard. Yokohama looking for some execution. I mean, the execution's been there, it's just not been the finish. Here's Mori, takes the bump, drives in, tries to force it up. It does force it up. You're missing one of your main guards today, Ravena, who's suspended. Nice bounce pass, Heath. Second dunk in this quarter from Jordan Heath. And KYOTO, similar to yesterday, starting to get a little bit of separation here, going up by 6 points. And all the momentum. KYOTO from the stripe. Ooh, boy. And the foul before the shot. KYOTO trying to argue that it was in the shooting motion. The referee's already made his decision. Shibuta for 3, front and back of the rim. They stay with it. Now they've got numbers if they go quickly with Calario getting back slowly. Matsuzaki gets it to KYOTO. Excellent work, and Calario having words with the ref. Arguing he was fouled at the other end on his attempt. Heath. Here's Furukawa. They switch. Kai King goes back. And Furukawa didn't need that much time. He had just a little bit. He was able to knock it down. Already 13 points for the ageless one. Midway through this second quarter, a 7-point advantage for KYOTO. That was a huge shot by Furukawa. And Calario called for the foul. Now he's going to go have a word with the ref to complain. He's got to be careful. I remember there was an ejection yesterday. Wow, can you believe it? They've called a technical foul. I don't think it was an ejection, it's just a technical.
90秒のオフィシャルタイムアウトに入ります。それでは軍事プレゼンツパワフルブーストタイム。
But he's not complaining about that call. He's complaining about the call that wasn't made at the other end. He's like, if this is a foul, how come that wasn't a foul at the other end? Could have a point. 4:56 to go in the first half. It's 30-23. Kyoto on top. And Yokohama, after this timeout, will be attempting a free throw, technical free throw. So Inglis is going to the line to attempt a technical free throw. I'm not exactly sure what the delay is. Oh. Second time he's missed a free throw today. But you got to remember, Calera now has got to get a hold of his emotions. He can't afford to have another technical because he will be ejected. If indeed. Or he would also be ejected if he gets an unsportsmanlike foul. Kentamori. Back outside. Masuzaki. Oh, nice passing. KYOTO. Good job, Kentamori. Game getting a little bit scrappy. So Shibuta fouled in the backcourt by Kentamori. Third team foul. Both teams now with 3 team fouls. And Jackson comes back into the game, who has picked up a couple early fouls. So Clark also comes back into the game for Yokohama. Oh, some backcourt pressure, might struggle to get this over, and they do. They get the steal. And Kai King trying to make the pass back to KYOTO. The ball deflected. So good recovery by Shibuta. Oh, nice surprise tactics. And Roy Ram deciding he doesn't like this development, so he wants a timeout. This is great passing. Look at this. Matsuzaki back to Kintamori. Back over to Kotsar. That's one doing a good job today so far. 7 inside the arc. Inbound the basketball to Kotsar. 1.5 minutes to go. It's been a... Oh boy, Kai King missing. And the frustration there from Lasky to over the evident because he knows his team probably should have scored right after the steal, then they came away with nothing. Kawashima. Or Mizuno rather. Back to Mizuno's got it. Into the corner. Mizuno whips it down low to Heath, kind of fading away, misses everything. It's going to be Yokohama basketball. Kitamori skip pass. Matsuzaki. Great work. Kotsar. They call it a jump ball. Shibuta crosses midcourt. Shibuta for three. That's big. Yokohama had a couple of chances to cut it to 3 or 2. Did not. Now they're back down by 8 points. Clark for 3. Gets it right back. Heath does a good job catching that ball. Shibuta gets it to Heath, and now lobbed down low. Well, we've seen good passing at this end now. Patient attack. Jordan Heath has been really good since coming into the game. He gets the assist. I think Clark can take Jordan Heath here if he wants to. Good job, Heath. Again, Kai King drives in. Great work, Kotsar, and another couple of missed layups. Yokohama, their own worst enemy right now. Shibuta for 3. And the lead is 10. And Yokohama spurning opportunities right at the basket. A couple of times on that last possession. And this man's been hot as a firecracker. Two of 4 from three-point range today. Shibuta likes to relax with a cup of coffee and a sauna. according to his the bio on his on the website of KYOTO. Been with KYOTO since 2023. Before that, he was with Niigata Albirex, and before that, the Shiga Lake Stars. He has had a couple of pretty decent scoring games this season. 3 times he's had 16, once he had 17 against Nagoya. Could have a big game today. Oh boy, that is a bad turnover. Sato, here is the dump to Heath. Has to turn, and he gets fouled by Clark. And you just cannot turn the basketball over. That could cut into his playing time. Point guard turning it over, going behind his back, trying to bring the basketball up the court. Well, there are growing pains with the young players. Now they're going to see if this is unsportsmanlike. That would really complicate things. I don't think so. Oh, they do call the unsportsmanlike.
横浜8番クラーク選手、個人1回目、チーム4回目。ハンナリーズに2ショットが与えられ、その後ハンナリーズゴールでリスタートします。
Well, Yokohama just have not played well in the second quarter. Missing shots. And the big issue, putting them kind of under pressure. And meanwhile, KYOTO have been making theirs. Biggest lead of the game, 40-28. KYOTO 2 minutes remaining. So they get the 2 free throws. They keep the ball, keep possession. Mizuno drives over Inglis, and now it's a 14-point lead. One-way traffic outscoring them 22-9 in this second quarter. And boy, that was a huge shot. Matsuzaki there, or Oba rather, desperate to get something. Kind of stemmed the flow for the home team. Timeout. Well, it has been a very long 3.5 minutes. Well, the Yokohama faithful not giving up on their team today. They've traveled to give them some support, and you look at the 2-point shooting for these two teams, and 3-point, each team with 3 threes. KYOTO with 3 more makes inside the arc, 80%. Just 42.9% for Yokohama, and that should be much higher. They've missed a lot of shots right around the basket. Maita's going to inbound the basketball for KYOTO. Furukawa also in the game, so that's a complicating factor for Yokohama. Tough defensive assignment. Sudo gets blocked, and the three-point shot by Furukawa is good. 16 in the first half alone for the 37-year-old Furukawa. Sato from deep. How about that? That makes up for the turnover. Nice play by number 88. So they have answered threes with threes of their own on a couple of occasions. But the foul is now going to put Shibuta on the free throw line. I mean, he doesn't really think, you know, he's got 3 games under his belt. He's young, he's got a lot of learning to do, but seems to have good natural instincts. And if he makes a mistake, he doesn't let it bother him. Well, Shibuta has been really good in this second quarter. Lead goes back to 13, under 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They've got to be careful with the elbows. Sudo loses the handle, gets it to Clark. The double team has come. Now Sudo has it. Inglis backs up, goes off one foot and makes it. Now they got to play some full court D, trying to prevent him from getting it up quickly, but Shibuta does, and now they're going to have a chance to launch that last. Oh, Furukawa almost pushed into the backcourt, and he launches it from deep, and that is the end of the first half. Kyoto dominating in that second quarter. Look at that, 30-17. They outscore Yokohama. They lead at 47-36 here at the break.
ここからはソークリニック市場からスマプレゼンツハンナリンバレンタインスペシャルパフォーマンス。まずはじめに本日のゲームデーパートナーソークリニック市場からスマ院長宗志真理様、そして糖尿病内科医医師で X などで筋肉博士の名前で情報発信されていらっしゃいます大阪貴文様よりご挨拶をいただきます。よろしくお願いします。
院長の宗志です。私たちは乳がん検診、子宮がん検診など主に女性を対象とした疾患の啓発と検診に努めております。検診自体は女性医師と女性スタッフでやっておりますので、ぜひお気軽にご受診ください。
皆さん、病気って怖いですよね。でも置いとくとやっぱりそれはそれで怖いんです。で、正しく知って正しく怖がるってことが大事だなと思ってます。で、僕たちはその助けになれるように日々やっておりますので、ぜひお気軽に簡単ちょっとしたことでもご相談いただけたらなというふうに思います。では後半もですね、京都ハンナリーズを応援していきましょう。
宗志院長、大阪先生、ありがとうございました。ここからはハンナリーによるバレンタインスペシャルパフォーマンスです。入場時にお配りしたマッチデープログラムにありますソークリニック市場から様応援ページを掲げて一緒にお楽しみください。パフォーマンスの後にはソークリニック市場から様とハンナリーからソークリニック市場から様とハンナリーズのコラボチョコをプレゼントします。では参りましょう。ハンナリーバレンタインスペシャルパフォーマンス。 レンタインチョコのプレゼントです。総クリニック市場からでは応援ページを皆さん広げてください。ハンナリーズ選手でランキングされた総クリニック市場からそのとハンナリーズコラボチョコをプレゼントします。マッチデープログラムでちょうど真ん中を広げてアピールしてください。ありがとうございました。以上、総クリニック市場からそのプレゼンツハンナリーアレフライスペシャルパフォーマンスでした。続いては京都発現役女子高生ロックバンド丸竹恵比寿によるライブパフォーマンスです。メンバーの皆さんにお越しいただきました。では一人ずつ自己紹介お願いします。
はい、丸竹恵比寿のギターボーカルのひめかです。ベースのリオンです。ドラムのくるみです。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。まずドラムのくるみちゃんはセッティングがありますので一旦ドラムの方にお願いいたします。はい、ということで昨日京都ライブパフォーマンスをしていただく丸竹恵比寿の皆さんなんですが、改めて結成のきっかけを教えてもらっていいですか？
はい、結成のきっかけは私とベースのリオンちゃんがもともと軽音部に入っていて、でも軽音部の活動があまりなかったので外で始めようってなって、でもやっぱギターとベースなのでドラムがいないとなって隣の席がくるみちゃんを誘ってみました。
それひめかちゃんの隣にいた
はい、私の隣のクラス一緒だったんで3人とも
何年生の時ですか？
中学高2です。
中学校の
高2です。
高2の時に、
はい、高2の時に。
そうなんですね、
はい、
今3年生だからもうすぐ
もうあと学校あと2回ぐらいで終わっちゃいます。
そうなんですね、
はい、
残りわずかの JK 生活かと思うんですけど、丸竹恵比寿というバンド名の由来を教えてもらっていいですか？
はい、バンド名の由来は京都のわらび歌で、丸竹恵比寿におっしゃるけっていうわらび歌があるんですけど、
はい、
その冒頭の丸竹恵比寿を取って、やっぱり私たち京都を代表するバンドになりたいなと思っているので、はい、その丸竹恵比寿にしました。
そのなんか丸竹恵比寿っていうのはベースのリオンちゃんが朝起きたら
はい、
降りてきたんですか？
はい、
すごいですね。それ聞いてみんなは
めっちゃいいなって。
そういう風に名前が決まったそうなんですね。
はい、
皆さんお名前覚えていただいて応援してあげてください。では準備できたみたいなんで皆さん準備をお願いしま
お願いします。
す。今日は CD も100円で販売しておりますし、3月22日、23日京都劇場でライブを行うそのチケットも発売しているということですので、ぜひ皆さんお買い求めください。さあ、昨日に続き今日もライブパフォーマンスしていただきます。これから歌っていただく歌詞は去年11月ハンナリーズの試合を見てヒントを得たそうで、共に登るというフレーズも入っております。ぜひ皆さんお聴きください。では参りましょう。丸竹恵比寿咲き誇れ。
丸竹恵比寿
今日は現役女子高生ロックバンド丸竹恵比寿姫香さん、リオンさん、くるみさん、どうもありがとうございました。
スクリーンスクリーンは液体を操る技術で半導体を輝かせる。さらに次々と広がるソリューションで世界を輝かせていく。輝け未来。スクリーンホールディングス。世の中には時代とともに変わるものと変わらないものがある。大きな変化が求められている今、私たちは今までと変わらずこの街の人々とともに未来を歩んでいく。少しずつ変化しながら一緒が嬉しい京都中央信用金庫。
人間は色気じゃん。もっと速く走れないか、もっと遠くまで行けないか。しかしそれだけでいいのだろうか。今見て考え、もっと CO2 を減らせないか、もっと人間以外の生き物と共存できないか、もっと体を薄く小さくできないか、明日を良くすることがもっと私が世界にできることがないか。妄想する者が壁を破る。見て
ここでご案内します。現在 B リーグモテオナンバーワン決定戦開催中です。京都ハンナリーズからは24番ラシード・ファラード選手がエントリーしています。さらに京都ハンナリーズ公式 X や公式 LINE ではラッシーと世界に一つだけの時間皆様のご来場心よりお待ちしております。以上、京都ハンナリーズからのご案内でした。 て B リーグのパートナー各社をご紹介いたします。 B リーグトップパートナーソフトバンク、 B リーグタイトルパートナー。
Well, here we are at halftime, and we're going to look back at see how we got to this point. Kyoto with Furukawa coming out, scoring 16 points in the first half. He has been sensational. Calerio, the beneficiary of the pass from Mizuno. Sudo quickly to the other way for Yokohama. And Furukawa, though, is just rolling back the years today. 37, looking 27. He's entry to the game, significant, providing good presence. Here's Kai King picking up the turnover, picking up the loose ball, going in for the bucket. And Mizuno being tough here on the drive and getting fouled as he scores. This is good work from KYOTO, getting it back to Sudo after the miss for the three-pointer. But just one of the many plays by Furukawa that has just been exemplary performance by him. Calerio getting out of the break and getting, thought he got fouled, lays it up and in. And Mizuno again, taking what the defense gives him. There's the lob from Calerio to Jordan Heath. Kantamori with a tough make. But most of the work being done at this end. The second dunk of the game for Heath. Remember, he's come off the bench. Great passing here. KYOTO with the 2 points. And then Shibuta really started getting in to the flow, hitting that three, then another. And he also was able to drive to get to the basket. Over stroking a three-pointer. And then Sato, the 21-year-old, knocking one down. Remember, playing in just his fourth game. But it's 47-36 at halftime. KYOTO on top, and just the 12 of 15 shooting inside the arc and 11 of 13 at the free throw line. Just superior marksmanship. Otherwise, it's a relatively even game. And Yokohama just, I'm sure, feeling very frustrated. They've had some looks they probably should have made. Maybe they're not leading the game at halftime, but it's certainly not an 11-point deficit. They've definitely missed some shots they should have made right around the basket. Furukawa with the 16 is a game high. Mizuno's been terrific. He's got 8 points. Shibuta also. So the guard play has been terrific for KYOTO. 8 for KYOTO, 7 for Damian Ingles, and 7 for Sudo. Remember, no Kiefer Ravena today for Yokohama, and no Okada for KYOTO. Let's look at the rebounding leaders. And also the assist leaders. And the key player, Kawashima and Kantamori, both players getting some minutes, not making a huge impact on the game, and probably you would think that Yokohama desperate for their man Kantamori to contribute a little bit more, some scoring to help them. So second half action underway here in Kyoto, who lead at 47-36 over Yokohama B-CORSAIRS in the B-League. Remember, Kyoto 19-17. Sudo almost turning it over. Good defense. Somebody's got to be open. Oh boy, Kento Mori was right there, and Damian Inglis didn't get him the basketball. Instead, it goes to Clark, and he misses another layup. Clario down the baseline. Kawashima. Sudo drives in, gets it to Clark, who is pushed by Charles Jackson, who's going to help him up. Inglis, rather, fouled, so he goes to the line. So Sudo gets it to Inglis. In fact, it wasn't. It was that man right there, Mizuno, with the push. Just a faint push, little push. Some pensive looks over there. He missed from the line. They've missed some free throws. One of their issues, they're just not shooting it well from the line, from the floor. Here's Mizuno, drives in and gets blocked right at the end. Great play. And Yokohama raced the other way. Nice pass to Mori, over to Inglis. Wants to get it closer. And his pass intercepted by Clario. That's what they say, Clario, rather. Get the hands up on defense. Good things will happen. So another turnover. They've been very painful. And there's the drive and the bucket. Nope. And the free throw is coming.
横浜4番イングリス選手のファウル、個人1回目、チーム1回目、シュートモーション中のファウルでした。ハンナリーズに2ショットが与えられます。
So they're both free throws good for Mizuno, who now has 10 points. Inglis takes it, goes in, still will not drop for Inglis and Yokohama. And Tamori leading with the refs. The argument from the Yokohama bench was that Mizuno was grabbing the jersey of Mori as he kind of did his curl. There's Clario missing. Can't get the rebound. Yokohama, Clario has it, and good defense by Clark, knocking it away. Clark from the right. And Mizuno picks up another foul. 3 fouls on Sudo. Oh boy, Jackson just waits and then goes up and dunks it. Yokohama just do not look comfortable in the slightest. And look at that, another turnover.
タイムアウト、横浜後半1回目のタイムアウトです。
Timeout on the court.
Go, go, HANNARYZ! Go, go, HANNARYZ! さあ、ハンナリーと同じように手を動かして楽しみましょう。
They're playing very well today.
Go, KYOTO, HANNARYZ!
He brings up the floor. Remember, no Okada today, so more responsibility. Other guys have to step up. And Jackson gets it back to Mizuno, who gets the baseline. He gets blocked. Great defense. Matsuzaki getting in bounds. Excuse me, Ova, number 14. And another miss. It has just been an exercise in futility watching this Yokohama team today finish shots right at the basket. Jackson turns and scores easily, and the lead just balloons. 16 points, the lead for Kyoto.
選手の交代、横浜9番杉浦選手、21番コッツァー選手が入ります。
Sugiura checks in for the first time today. And KYOTO, but it's a long way back right now. Kawashima. Mizuno from the wing. How about that? 13 points, 19-point lead. Look out, B.LEAGUE. Here comes Kyoto. They get the win today. They improve to 20-17. Inglis missing from deep. And just looks like this Yokohama team today is not going to be getting the result they're looking for. It is not going well. There's Jackson. Backs up, puts it up and in.
Let it go.
21-point deficit, the largest this Yokohama team has faced today. Sugiyota not able to get it off with Furukawa getting in his grill. Here's Kotsar. And Kotsar going up, looking for the foul, no whistle. Valerio going up against Sugiyota. Kawashima puts it up and knocks down the three. It is just all working right now for Kyoto. 61-37. The route is on. 14 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. So coming out of the timeout. Can Yokohama get anything going? It has been almost carbon copies yesterday, just so difficult since the first quarter. Inglis, so Clark rather, gets it down low, goes down. Kyoto quickly the other way. Clario catches it and is fouled by Sato.
横浜88番佐藤選手のファール、個人3回目、チーム4回目、シュートモーション中のファールでした。ハンナリーズに2ショットが。
All credit to Mizuno for pushing it, making a beautiful pass to Clario, who does a great job of concentrating on the catch. Sato picks up his third foul, catches and releases it and gets to the free throw line.
選手の交代、ハンナリーズ34番渋田選手が入ります。 選手の交代、ハンナリーズ35番ヒース選手入ります。
So both free throws by Clario. Jordan Heath checks back in the game. And it is a whipping. Some real punishment being meted out right now by Kyoto. Kai King drives. Back outside it goes. Sato for three. Second three of the day for the young man. Clario's pass deflected. Chance to go quickly. Sato puts it up and in. Furukawa. That's a dagger. Unbelievable. His first points of the second half, but look at that. He was so good in the first. He's already got 19. Kai King. Kotsar with the rebound. Oh boy, Sato is open. Pass it to Sato. He's just knocked down a three. Kai King drifts in, bounce pass to Kotsar, gets away. Tough pass to catch. Calerio, a little Euro step, goes in. And he will be at the line.
横浜9番杉浦選手のファウル。個人1回目、シュートモーション中のファウルでした。ハンナリーズに2ショットが与えられます。選手の交代、ハンナリーズ13番前田選手が入ります。横浜チームファウル5回に達しました。
Man, that's a team that really, I think, just has to concede to this point. They have been well beaten by Kyoto. 8 points, Calerio. 26-point lead. And right now, it's going to take something exceptional for Yokohama to really get themselves back in the game. Nice pass, Kotsar. Look at that. It is just not their day. Another miss in the lane. Furukawa catches, shoots, rattles out. Furukawa hounding Sato.
ハンナリーズ51番古川選手のファウル。個人1回目、チーム2回目です。選手の交代、ハンナリーズナンバー5、セイヤ・カニシ。
There he is. I mean, he really did set the tone today for this Kyoto team. Kanishi comes into the game and lets the veteran Furukawa sit down. Kai King, nice spin, Kai King. I mean, it is extraordinary how many layup misses there have been. Yokohama time and time again right at the basket and just not putting the ball in. Kotsar catches, turns, puts it up. Look at that. That one not as easy to make, but it's not their afternoon. Second difference of the game clock on the shot clock. Oh, nice help. Shibuta gets it over to Heath. And they've left some time. Got to go quickly. Kai King doesn't want to take it. Oh, boy. Good foul. Fouls to give from Kyoto.
選手の交代、ハンナリーズナンバー0、リュウゴ青。
They can commit another foul if they want to. And Kai King gets it up and misses everything. So 10 minutes remaining. Huge lead for Kyoto. 68-42. So fourth quarter action underway. Kyoto moving already. You could say they've already got the kill. The question is, how much will they win this by? Up 26. And Clark trying to box out, ends up committing a foul. Derek Clark has been a very kind of frustrated figure today. Here's a high arcing three, and another three-pointer falls for Shibuta, his third of the day. KYOTO. And the foul called as well.
ハンナリーズ13番前田選手のファール。個人1回目、チーム1回目、シュートモーション中、失礼しました。今のシュートがカウントされて、
I don't think there's any reason to panic for Yokohama after today, but it is curious how they could have left missed so many, and I won't say easy shots, but shots that they should be putting away a few more of these. You have to give credit to Kyoto, making them feel their presence even on those looks down low, you know, getting the hands up, making some of those shots harder to make. Shibuta, another three, that's his fourth of the game. 14, getting close to his season high of 17. Well, the give and go doesn't work. KYOTO's pass intercepted. Shibuta for three. Bam! Unbelievable. This guy is red hot. Fifth three-pointer of the day. 17 points, equaling his season high. Unreal. Well, he was 4 of 8 this season on a couple of occasions. Against the Nagoya Diamond Dolphins on November 30th. And against Shiga Lake Stars on December 11th. It was in that Nagoya game when he had his 17 points. So he has surpassed himself today. Look at that, 5 of 7, a season high in that regard. And I'd be awfully surprised if he doesn't get another point or two to have a new season high. Lassie Torre knows this game is not going to be won by his team, trailing 32 points. 8:43 remaining. But this is also a good chance to see Sato play. Try to see if you could discover something else from these performances that might help you in the games ahead. There's a good pass. And the bucket is good. I'm not sure if KYOTO gets that. And this goes out of bounds.
選手の交代、横浜24番松崎選手が入ります。
Sudo to Kotsar. Kotsar again. Into the paint. Nice turn. Strong move, and just look at that. There is a lid on that basket. Nothing going down. And Kotsar doesn't rebound it. Another chance.
KYOTO HANNARYZ.
Heath. They share it. Another offensive rebound.
KYOTO HANNARYZ.
Konishi, number 5 in the game. Here is Shibuta, oh boy. The steal and the layup.
タイムアウト、ハンナリーズ後半1回目のタイムアウトです。
Matsuzaki with the bucket. 77-49. Kind of a curious time to call the timeout, really. Just Roy Rana didn't like how his team was trying to execute that offense and wants to use it right now as a moment to get it right. So Mike Kotsar are going to come out of the game, sit down. There's 7:06 remaining. Might not come back in. Well, probably not how you wanted to go into the break. KYOTO have a couple of games coming up against Oliver Tokyo. That'll be in March 1st and March 2nd. Three-point shot, no good, but Heath, a rebound, another chance. And Heath with a putback. Mitsuzaki blocked. The turnover. Chance to run. 30-point lead. Mizuno tries to lose it. And it's going to be Yokohama basketball. Well, Mizuno's played very well today, but the burst of points, Shibuta's kind of stolen away some of his thunder. Park gets to the baseline, goes up. Oh, what a block by Heath. They are not going to give anything away. Mizuno drives in. The layup is good. 81-49. Boy, this is a beatdown. Eagles hands it off. Sudo, another attempt, rattles out. Midway through the fourth quarter, and it's all KYOTO HANNARYZ. It has been really the entire second half. He catches, spins, turns, puts it up. So easy.
第4クォーター残り時間5分を切りました。90秒のオフィシャルタイムアウト。レッドハニー
So another timeout, 4:44 remaining, and I think the question now, though, they're scoring so easily, Kyoto, will they get to 100? Blocked by Heath. Great timing. Eighteen makes inside the arc for Kyoto, 66.7%, just 36.8% for Yokohama. Also, twice as many three-pointers have fallen for the hosts.
また試合終了後には本日のスリーポイントシュート数に応じた幼児や商品プレゼントもあります。お楽しみに。では発表します。本日の来場者数速報値で4031人。本日もたくさんのご来場ありがとうございます。
After the international break, you got Sunrocker Shibuya next on the ticket on the docket for Yokohama and San Antonio Phoenix. So some tough games down the road. Time is checked into the game. Final 4.5 minutes for Yokohama. He's in the lane. Just on the outskirts of it now. Here he is. Suda. 3-point shot, no good.
ショットクロックバイオレーション、横浜ボール。
Micah hasn't really got anything going, but he's probably the only one. And just another turnover. I think you look back in this game, in that first half especially, win this game with one. Kyoto played well, and Yokohama missed time and time again opportunities. That three did not drop for Kenichi, but he's got it back now. Trying to go for his new season high. Heath misses, follows it up, and in. A big game today, 14 points. Inglis goes up and scores.
タイムアウト、ハンナリーズ後半2回目のタイムアウトです。
Well, with an 85-49 lead, we've got a timeout. KYOTO and English just with 11 and 10 respectively. I mean, Clark, look at that, 3 points. He has had a rough day. Furukawa, 3 of his 19 coming in the second half. Shibuta had 17. Edwin Morris checks into the game, the veteran center. 44-point advantage for KYOTO. Maita finally gets it to drop. 87-51. Pull up, but it's just too late. It would be a stretch to say anything is a bright spot today for Yokohama, but at least you can see a couple of good things from Sato. Here's Shibuta. Look at that. 6th three-pointer of the game, a season high 20 points. Doesn't shoot it, gets it back. Look at that. Everything is working. Onishi gets his first bucket. This game cannot end soon enough for Yokohama. Saki goes in, misses the drive. So a chance to go up by 40 points. And, you know, this is not against one of the traditional heavyweights, so, that, you know, this might raise some alarm bells for the visitors. 94-53, final 34 seconds to play, and it has just been quite the beatdown, especially in the second half.
Defense foul. HANNARYZ 5番小西選手のファウル。個人2回目、チーム2回目、シュートモーション中のファウルでした。横浜に2ショット。
So English, the first is good. And the second. So final seconds ticking off the clock here. There's just maybe a few tenths of a second. You might just dribble it out, hand it over. Nope, that's going to be it. I thought they had more time. Okay, so yeah, he'll inbound it. That'll be it. There's just there's 0.9 seconds, and that is going to be it. So a real wake-up call for Yokohama today, losing 94-55 to KYOTO HANNARYZ, who just had everything going. Don't underestimate the impact of this KYOTO defense today. Yes, there were a lot of misses by Yokohama down low, you know, but some of that had to do with these Yokohama players, the way their defense was playing. Gary Clark, just, well, anonymous today. I mean, Inglis, not quite as dominant as well. He missed some layups. Kai King, KYOTO. This team was sharp today, KYOTO. Furukawa was just terrific. And I think really the way he kind of set the tone early, I would be tempted to give him the MVP, but it could go to Shibuta. I mean, just the overall. And he did play well as they lowered the boom. 94-55. Lassi Tuovi could be the biggest beatdown of the season for them. I'm going to have to check that. Losing by 40 plus points, 39 points, 94-55. They did lose 101-60 against Brex. So that was back on December 8th. So that remains their heaviest defeat. So you see the next game, Sunrocker Shibuya for Yokohama and Alvard Tokyo. Those games will be played in March after the international break. I think we're going to get some remarks from Roy Rand, who's already got the microphone.
勝利おめでとうございます。まずはアリーナの皆様に一言お願いいたします。
ありがとうございます。As always, thank you so much, everyone, for your support.
はい、本当にいつもサポートありがとうございます。
I think we can all go away on the bye week and feel really good about our team. A great performance today by everybody. So really happy for all our players. Let's give them the applause they deserve.
はい、本当に全員がいいパフォーマンスをしてくれて非常にいい、勝ちが今日取れたと思うのでいい感覚でバイウィークに入れるかなと思います。もう一度選手の皆さんに拍手をお願いします。
ゲーム振り返ってまずオフェンス良かったところを教えてください。
Well, you know what? I mean, Leon was good on offense, so we'll give him a lot of credit for sure. I thought Jordan Heath had a great game offensively. We just had Kanta was great offensively. We had a lot of players play well.
はい、本当に多くの選手が良かったんですけれども、まずは渋田選手非常に良かったですし、ジョーダン・ヒース選手も活躍をしてくれました。それから水野選手も非常にいい形で活躍をしてくれたなと思ってます。
リバウンドもよく取れていたと思うんですけど、ディフェンスの部分はいかがでしょうか。
Well, you know what? From the first bye week, that was our focus to improve defensively. And I think over the last 10 games, we're seeing that progress. And today was a pretty special defensive effort.
はい、1回目のバイウィークのところからチームの課題としてディフェンスが挙げられていたので直近10試合ぐらいを見ても非常に改善できているところがあるのかなと思ってます。
なかなかホームでゲーム2日曜日の試合に勝てなかった中で今日一つ勝てたこと、この勝利がチームに与える影響いかがでしょうか。
Well, it'll certainly give us lots of confidence. Give our guys a chance to rest a little bit before we get back to practice, and then we have a very difficult last 2 months of the season. So give us some confidence and make us feel good on the bye week.
はい、すごくやっぱりこの2連勝っていうのは、自信を与えてくれるところもあると思いますし、こういういい感覚でバイウィークに入ることができるので、1回しっかり休みを取って、でこの後3月4月かなりハードなスケジュールになってくると思うので、そこに向けてまた準備をしていければなと思ってます。
バイウィーク入る前に20勝に到達いかがでしょうか。
Like I said, it was great when we got to 18. It was great when we got to 19. It's great to be at 20, but we want more. We're not just going to settle for 20.
はい、もちろん20勝嬉しいんですけれども、やっぱりもっともっとこれから積み上げていきたいなというふうに思ってます。
バイウィーク明けはアウェイアルバルク東京戦だと思いますが、いよいよ残り23試合、最後意気込みを聞かせてください。
Well, I hope we see lots of blue in Tokyo when we play Alvark. We're excited to play them. Obviously a great team and a great program, but we're becoming that team as well. So we're excited for that, and obviously 23 games is going to be a challenge, but I think we feel good about who we are right now. Let's just keep getting better.
はい、もちろんアルバルクさんリーグでも屈指の強豪だと思いますけれども、自分たちも本当にいいチームになってきていると思うので、東京のアウェーの地でも、これだけ多くの青が見れたら嬉しいと思いますし、あとはもっともっとこれからチームとしてまとまって頑張っていければなと思ってます。
ありがとうございました。ロイ・ランヘッドコーチに伺いました。大きな拍手をお送りください。そしてこのゲームのヒーローインタビューはナンバー34レオン・シブタ。
So Shibuta getting the recognition after that outstanding effort today. 6 threes, 20 points, season high in both.
いろいろと伺わないといけないことがありまして、その前に今の気持ちを聞かせてください。
はい、まず2連勝できて、すごくほっとしてますし、さっきありましたけど日曜日、なかなか勝てずにいたので、はい、まず勝ってよかったと思います。
岡田選手がいない中で渋田選手と水野選手、そして小西選手、みんなでうまくプレーできたんじゃないですか。そのあたりいかがですか。
はい、まだ荒削りな部分多いですし、ターンオーバーとか、ディフェンスのところもミス多いんで、もっともっと突き詰めなきゃいけないところはあると思うんですけど、でも勝ったので、はい、一旦良かったなと思います。
渋田選手は今日 B リーグ通算1000得点。スリーポイント何本決めましたか。
覚えてないです。
キャリアハイとなる6本。もう5本目のあたりのベンチの湧き具合見てました。すごかったですよ。
あんまり声は聞こえなかったです。
6本目はもう完全に狙いに行きましたか。
そうですね、せいやがいいドライブしてくれたんで、はい、うまく開いたんで、
はい。2クォーターでスリーポイント2本決めてスティールもあったりと、もう本当にいろんな場面で、いいプレーが出たと思うんですけど、今シーズンここまで個人のプレー振り返っていかがですか。
去年みたいにアグレッシブにできない時期とかもあったんですけど、いろんなベテランの選手とか、チームメイトが助けてくれてるので、今気持ちよく今日もシュートを打てるような試合展開になりましたし、とてもチームメイトに助けられてるなっていうのは、はい、感想です。
そしてここまで37試合、チームの戦いぶりは渋田選手はどのように見てますか。
はい、去年なかなか連勝できずにいたところがあったので、そういう部分は少しずつ改善されていると思いますし、こうやって、ファンの皆さんが、もう連日のように4000人を超える来場者数が、超えているので、とても力になってますし、そういう皆さんの力が、この僕らのなんていうんですかね、試合の結果に現れているのかなと思います。
ここからさらに上を目指すためには何が必要ですか。
そうですね、もっとシュート決めれるように頑張ります。
次のゲームが3月1日と2日で3週間ほどバイウィークに入るんですけど、もちろん練習もあると思うんですけど、バスケ以外どんな風に過ごそうかなと思ってますか。言える範囲で結構です。
バスケしまくろうかなと思います。
休まない。わかりました。そんなこと言ってませんでしたってキャプテンが言ってるんですけど。
いや、バスケしまくります。
わかりました。またバイウィーク明け元気な姿が見られることを楽しみにしたいと思います。今日のヒーロー渋田選手に大きな拍手をお送りください。おめでとうございます。渋田選手に MVP オークションのサインいただきます。 こちらの際2月11日火曜日12時から12日水曜日22時までハントトリックオークションの特設ページより落札していただきます。商品はこのサイン以外にも、MVP 仕様のサイン入りユニフォーム、サイン入りハンニャリーぬいぐるみが出品されますので、詳しくはホームページご確認ください。渋田選手ありがとうございました。
Well, Shibuta clearly the man of the hour. That lengthy interview. He was having a good time with it. But the message from Roy Rana, you know, this team, you know, they put in a lot of hard work to get better defensively, and they have really improved in that regard, and they just want to keep moving in that direction. Shibuta's comment about feeling how he was feeling now, and his comment was, well, to win 2 in a row without Okada, I could say that we could help each other on defense. Don't remember how many three-pointers I made. He laughed. So he was able to focus on shooting. And just overall about this season's play, you know, pretty self-deprecating. I can play better than I did last season because of not only my teammates' support, but also the fans, the boosters. And then about the bye week, about after the bye week, rather, when they come back, he said, I'll try to make more three-pointers. So, see, he's in a very good mood. The way he was laughing as we look at the highlights of this game, which just turned into a rout. And I think the important thing to mention, you know, we talked about some of the misses, and there were some shots that they really should have made around the basket, Yokohama, but you can't underestimate how well this team played defensively, Kyoto. They did make it tough for their opponents today, you know, from Calerio getting his hands up on defense. There's Calerio getting out on the break, to just, you know, people getting their hands up inside on some of those shots and being a distraction. And then having just a terrific performance from Jordan Heath coming off the bench today. One of the better moves for Yokohama, but this guy was just unreal today, Shibuta. Just not enough of this for Yokohama playing without Kiefer Ravena, owing to his suspension from yesterday. But, you know, not ideal for Yokohama as they try to consolidate their position in the standings to give themselves some breathing room. I don't think it's going to be an issue of relegation for them. But when you go into the international break, you know, you want to be feeling good about your team, about yourselves. And, well, Coach Lassi Tuovi will be leaving to go coach Finland, so the onus will be on Coach Jukka Toila to get his team focused and on getting better. And, you know, and again, I think the reality is they played a very good team today, so you don't want to overreact. This Kyoto team is a team that is getting better and better, but especially defensively. Nice little amazing run. And there was the bucket. Even Morris came in the end of the game. It was just a beatdown, folks. There's no other way to describe it. So these guys will be the toast of the town after this weekend. The way they got the 2 wins today, far more comprehensive. 94-88, 6 more threes they made. A lot of success at the line, 89.5%, just complete domination in the end in the rebounding. 40-23. And just overall domination in all aspects. .40 points from the bench. Fast break points, 14, 16 points off turnovers. So Shibuya led the way in scoring with 20. Ahead of Furukawa's 19. And Mizuno was really good with 15 points. Kotsar finished with 13 points to lead the Corsairs. Youngster Sato, third leading scorer today. Heath, by far the best rebounding player today with 13. And that's to go with his 14 points. So you could definitely make a claim that he was the player of the game. Mizuno had the 7 assists to go with his 15 points. Across the board production for Calerio, 7 assists. Clark didn't do much scoring wise, but he did have 5 assists, but they need him to put the ball in the basket. And some of our kind of key players we thought today coming in probably ended up not being much of a factor, other than the fact that really this Yokohama team needed Kento Mori to score, to do more. And Kawashima, not so much. But that is the comparison between those two. And again, the next games for these two teams. So Yokohama, SR Shibuya, but that won't be until March 1st. And then Alvark Tokyo, you could see, will be hosting KYOTO. So one final time here from KYOTO, 94-55. KYOTO lower the boom on Yokohama B-CORSAIRS here in the B-League. Thanks for watching.